Welcome to part 2 of 8 in our iPrint Appliance 2.0 video series. My name is Bob Johnson with Micro Focus Technical Support, and in this video we will upload a printer driver and we will create a printer. We will install the new printer and verify that we can print to it.
It is a good idea to upload the necessary printer drivers before creating your printers. You can create your printers first, but at some point, Windows and Mac printer drivers will need to be uploaded and associated to the printers in order for your Windows and Mac users to be able to install the printers on their desktops. For this demonstration, we will upload a printer driver first. I will be using Windows 10. It is important to note that when uploading drivers, Internet Explorer must be used. Also, you must run Internet Explorer as administrator. Drivers must be uploaded from a PC that matches the OS platform of the driver. For example, if I need to upload Windows 7 32-bit drivers, I will need to upload them from a Windows 7 32-bit PC. The same goes for a Windows 64-bit driver. I would need to upload that driver from a Windows 7 64-bit PC. The exception to this is that Mac and Linux drivers may be uploaded from a Windows PC.
Also note that the iPrint client must be installed on the PC uploading the drivers. iManager is the utility we use to upload printer drivers and create printers. Running Internet Explorer as administrator, type the DNS name or IP address of your appliance followed by a /NPS. This message is normal. Go ahead and click continue to this website and we will authenticate as admin, specifying the password we created in video part 1 of this series. Expand the iPrint management options by clicking that link, and then you'll select the option to manage driver store. The driver store object is always in the iPrint appliance container. Select it and click OK. Click on the Drivers tab. The plugin detects the operating system that you're running. And as mentioned, you need to be on the OS platform for the driver you're attempting to upload. And again, in this example, we're using Windows 10. There are a couple of different options here. You can add from file, assuming that you've downloaded the driver from the manufacturer and you have that file extracted in the form where there's an INF file that you can browse to. The other option is you can choose Add from System if the printer has already been installed on the PC that you're doing the driver upload from. I'm going to use the option Add from System. This message is normal. You'll click OK. Go to the printer model of the driver you want to upload, select it and click OK. Depending on the driver size, this process can take a while. This particular driver is fairly small. Once you see this success message, you can click Apply and OK. And the driver for your particular printer model has now been uploaded.
At this point, we're ready to create our printer. Click on the Create Printer link. For printer name, we'll use Dell 1135 Floor 1. Because I've run through this exercise before, the information's been cached in the browser. You'll need to type in the information yourself. Print manager name is print_manager. Here we specify the DNS name or IP address of the actual physical printer. And again, because I've gone through this before, the information's cached for me. The location and description fields are fields that show up in the iPrint printer installation webpage, which we'll see later in this video. We're going to specify floor 1 and black and white laser. Again, information that's been cached. For the LPR printer name, pass-through can be left at the default. There might be a very rare case where you're using a very old printer that may require a different LPR printer name. You'll need to refer to your documentation for that information. Click Next. And because we had previously uploaded the driver for this particular printer, we can now associate it. Drop down the list of available drivers for Windows 8, 8.1, and 10 64-bit. Select it and click Next. And our printer has been created. If you needed to create additional printers, you could click on the repeat task. If you made a mistake or recognized that you wanted to make a change to the printer you just created, you could click on the Modify button. For our purposes, we will click OK. And our printer has been created.
To install a printer, your users will simply go to the DNS name or IP address of your appliance and specify IPP. And this brings up the printer installation page. You need to have the iPrint client installed on the workstation before you can install an iPrint printer. If your workstations have not yet installed the iPrint client, they can click this link to install it, and then they can proceed to install the printer. We already have the iPrint client installed on this PC, so I will click this printer. The first time that you attempt to install the printer, you will see this message. Unselect. Always ask before opening this type of address so that when you click allow, that will be remembered. And then I will say yes to install it. I could set it as the default printer if I wanted to. Again, depending on driver size, the installation process can take a couple of minutes, but in this case, not very long. Click OK, and now the printer has been installed. To test to see whether or not our printer will actually work, we can go into Devices and Printers through the control panel, and here you'll see our printer as it is installed. It identifies itself by the name we used to create it and the name of our iPrint appliance server. Right click, go to Printer Properties. We can just click Print a Test Page. Has been sent to the printer. You won't see this, but I can hear my printer starting up. And the iPrint client will notify the end user that the document has printed successfully. And we'll click OK. This concludes part 2 of 8 of our iPrint Appliance 2.0 video series. In part 3, we will mobile and email enable the printer that we just created. Thank you for watching.